Aries, this is your Astro Tarot reading for the month of June, and there's going to be some pretty important things coming your way this month. But before I get started, let me give you a general reading for the month to see what is happening, what is opening in your life. What is opening in your life? Here we go. First reading, here we go. Okay, I see you're going to have to try harder about something. We know that Saturn, the planet of self-discipline, is now in your sun sign, and it's allowing you to push further to make things happen, but it's going to happen through self-discipline. There are going to be some things that you're going to cut off in your life. For the next 2.5 years, there's some things that are not worthy of you, some people that are not worthy of your friendship or your energy that you are going to be cutting off. Another thing is that Saturn is going to allow you to use more discernment when it comes to picking things that are good and bad in your life, or picking the direction that you want to follow for the next 2.5 years. The planet Saturn also is allowing you to make a new world, a new path for yourself. It is allowing you to build a new direction in your life, and it's going to be very significant. I do feel as though that there's going to be a lot of things happening with relationships, so we're going to see what happens with relationships this month. Well, let's start with June the 6th, because Jupiter, the planet of relationships, is going to be entering into your house of money, finances, self-worth, and those things that you value, So let's get some information cards on Venus entering into your house of income on the 6th. Simply love. But we had started out this reading with love relationships and being able to make sure that you are using your energy in a wise way. As you can see, this is about mentoring. It's about, being kind to others. It may be about building stronger family relationships, building stronger friendships with those people that you feel are worthy in your life, because Venus represents both love and money. So let's see if we can get some money cards here regarding money. And it says confront. Well, you're going to have to confront a few things regarding your spending habits and the way that you are making your money and using and managing your money. You're going to have to confront those shadow actions, those shadow decisions, those shadow things, the things that you do that you know are not good for yourself. You're going to have to confront them. So this is going to be a good time for you to take a look at what are you doing with your resources? What are you doing with your money? How are you making your money? How are you managing your money? What are you doing with your energy? It says healing begins. Okay, we are talking about healing the relationship that you have with your money, your finances. Do you have a spending habit? Do you have a situation where you're always giving to other people and not taking care of your own bills, or always end up short at the end of the month? Healing begins. So you're going to have to heal those relationships where people are always dependent on you, and also heal the relationship that you have, feeling as though you have to give unto others, even though you are taking from yourself. You're going to have to get that in order. Okay, Aries, what else is happening for you? Well, you got some very interesting things that are going to be happening in your home situation, because starting on the 8th, you're going to have Mercury, the planet of communication, entering into your home situation. And this is dealing with family matters, people that you live with, the situations around your home, communication. So you're going to be able to talk, think about what is going on. You may want something better. Put some more energy into your home situation. Upgrade your lifestyle. You may be thinking about either buying something, fixing something up, making something more comfortable. Also, we're talking about conversations. Is there someone in your family situation that are not paying their fair share of the bills? This can be a situation where people need to be fair and, own up to the fairness regarding finances in the home situation, Absolutely. Let's get some clarity cards on Mercury entering into your home situation on the 8th. Well, let me just say this to you. Mercury may be entering on the 8th, but you got some big stuff happening on the 9th when Jupiter, the planet of abundance, enters into your house of home. And what does that mean? That means there's going to be either buying a home, bettering your home, fixing up your home. You could be moving from your home. You got some success cards here too. You have success cards here. You're going to be dealing with some kind of partnership or some sort of alliance where you better your living situation. Look at all these money cards. Before I get clarity, look at all these money cards. Jupiter on the 9th is going to bring prosperity into your home, prosperity in terms of trying to better a home relationship, a family relationship, nurturing, more comfort, upgrading your lifestyle, power. Jupiter in your 4th house, that is the house of the home, that is the house of the family, that is the house of your family relationships. Jupiter is going to expand things. Maybe it's going to let you get closer to your family members. Maybe you're going to be able to do some things with your family members that you never thought you could do before. Maybe have a family reunion. Maybe start having some more family get-togethers. But Jupiter is about expansion. It's about empowerment. It is about expansion. It is about getting something better. It is about changing your living situation for something that's more worthwhile for you. Boom. And on top of that, we got the sun that's also entering into your home situation on the 20th. Wow, you got a lot of stuff going on in your home situation. Home situation. Let's see what's going on. So you have on the 8th, you have Mercury. On the 9th, you have Jupiter. On the 20th, you have the sun. On the 25th, you got the new moon all in your home situation. There's going to be a change about where you're living. Release. Time to let something go. Either it's time for you to remove somebody out of your home, get yourself out of a situation where you live, maybe let something go in terms of bettering your location. Maybe you want to relocate. Jupiter can also allow a relocation. Have you been thinking about a relocation, Aries? A relocation? Because Jupiter is going to allow you to expand, to grow, to travel, to move beyond. Yes, release. You may want to release something regarding your living situation. Get out of something. Let something go. Something may be dying and something brand new can be coming into your home situation. Let's get some more clarity cards on that. Stillness. Before you make any sort of moves, be still. Think about what you're trying to do. Be still and think about what you are trying to do. Okay? So I had mentioned on the 20th, the sun is coming into the house of home. And also the new moon. What is that new moon going to bring on the 25th regarding your living situation? New direction, new relationship, new attitude. Hold on, here we go. Something that's bothering you, you're going to deal with differently, okay? You need some self-discipline. You may have to cut something off or cut someone off. The thing is that whatever you want, you can have, but you have to empower yourself in order to do it. What is your wish, hopes, wishes, and dreams? You can get things moving. Don't sit still. But let me just say this to you. If somebody has an attitude with you, don't take it on. Let it go. Don't speak to them. Don't talk to them. Just decide that if I have to be alone regarding a situation, regarding my living conditions, I will do that. And if it's not physical, it can definitely be emotional. And let's get some clarity cards with that new moon on the 25th, entering into your home situation, with that new moon on the 25th, moving into your home situation. Breathe through the tension. Is there tension in your home? It could be someone you live with, a family member that you just cannot have peace with. The new moon says have a new direction, a new attitude, a different way of dealing with them. Breathe through the tension and don't let them stress you out. Breathe through the tension and don't let them stress you out. Let's get some more clarity cards. In terms of that new moon on the 25th, release your blocks. Release your blocks. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's the fact that you don't want to deal with them, and that could be the problem. So you may have to take a look at yourself in terms of what are you doing in terms of not being able to foster a better relationship with either a family member or someone you live with or someone you live around. Someone you live with or someone you live around. So we have the full moon. There's going to be a full moon. There's going to be a full moon on the 11th. And that's going to, the full moons, always bring information, and it's going to enter into your house of the higher mind. Oh my God, all kinds of information is going to come to your intuition. Your intuition is going to be even stronger. Let's just see what information can come your way. Well, the information is that you need to be more in charge of your life. You got to get things moving. If you want something to happen, you got to make it happen. But that Saturn is going to allow you to do that because that Saturn is going to be in your sun sign for the next 2.5 years. The next 2.5 years. You do have an intuition card. The intuition card is saying sit still and see what the angels are saying to you. You had an earlier card that said stillness. So in order to hear what your spirit guides, your angels are saying to you, you have to be still, meditate, and listen. Meditate and listen. What is coming your way? One thing, though, somebody from your past may be popping back up. Somebody from your past may be popping back up. And that somebody can bring a very pleasant situation, some memories, some conversations that are very pleasant, pleasurable, that you've been wanting to, reminisce, talk about. Go down memory lane. Yes. This is going to be a time, too, where you're also going to be trying to take care of your business and trying to do fairness, have fairness with others around you. You may owe somebody some money. Time to clear that up. You may owe some debts that you need to clear up. That full moon is going to put you on point in terms of what it is that you need to do to make your life a little bit better and to stop the crisis and the stress. Stop the crisis and the stress. I do want to say around this time to be very careful with your dreams. Your dreams are going to be manifesting things. So let's get a clarity card on what to expect with that full moon on the 11th, entering into your higher mind, and what that full moon is going to bring. What message will the full moon bring? The message is, I got your back. That means that you are protected. Your angels got your back. Your ancestors got your back. Your spirit guides got your back. Or let me say this to you. You could run into somebody, we had mentioned before that you may run into somebody from your past, a dear friend, and you remember that you do have somebody that has your back. You may want to reunite with someone from your past or reunite from somebody you haven't spoken to in a while to see what is going on, and they will remind you they have always been there for you and that you don't have to worry if you need some help. Brand spanking new means that you need to choose a new direction in terms of letting something or someone go. The full moon says, you see it for what it is. You know it for what it is. Time to let it go. Time to let it go. Time to let it go. So let me just do something also. On the 17th, there's going to be something happening around your job. Let's do these cards here. On your job, Mars, your ruler, is going to be in your house of work. What's going to happen regarding your house of work? What can happen with your house of work? Let's see. You need, balance. Wow. Okay, so you need to know what it is you're doing. If you're working too hard, you may need to figure out why are you working so hard, or maybe you need to put more effort in, maybe get some overtime to make some more money so that you can go ahead and take advantage of getting those extra hours. Seek the truth. You need to know, am I going to get this promotion? Why am I here? Is my boss really in my corner, or are they just gaslighting me? What's going on with the coworkers around me? So on the 17th, when Mars moving into your house of employment, you're going to figure out what is going on with my career right now, my job. Am I wasting my time? Am I wasting my time? Let's get another clarity card in terms of this. And it says lead. Well, you can't help but to be a leader. Saturn just moved into your sun sign on May the 24th, and for the next 2.5 years, you will be required to take the lead in your life and not play around. This is no playing games. This is not letting somebody tell you what to do. This is not about waiting for somebody to open the door. This is about taking the lead. And this is going to be a very interesting time for you. Okay, so also, Aries, on the 26th, Mercury shifts into the sign of the thing is that your creativity. There's some things that you've been wanting to do, waiting to do, and now it's time for you to do them. Let's just see what the message is about Mercury into your house of creativity. And here we go. It says pleasure. Oh, this is fun. Okay. It's time for you to have some fun. Go out with your friends. Be with your loved ones or your lover or, the situationships. Pleasure. You want to talk to your friends, social activities, get-togethers, more conversations with romantic partners, have more fun with friends, and go out and have a ball. Go out and have a ball. And let's do one more card. And be flexible. Don't keep doing the same old thing. Don't keep doing the same old thing. But Aries, I have to ask you before I give you the last card. If you like my videos, could you hit like and subscribe so I can send more of them to you? Like and subscribe. Thank you. And the last card for you this month, Aries, the last card is, here we go, delight. Oh, delight means have some fun, loosen up, don't be stressed out, enjoy the little things, just have some pleasure, walk, breathe, enjoy being alive, having good friendships, having the health that you're able to, get up every morning and take care of yourself. Delight in the little things, Aries, delight in the little things, yes. So Aries, this has been your Astro Tarot reading for the month of June. And if you'd like to know what else is going on in your chart, you can contact me at kimallen.com. That is kimallen.com. Thank you.